sign number one, you can trust a man. He has a good love facts. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean like Carfax. You know how when you're buying a car, you check the car's history to find out if it's a good car, can you really buy it? Because the car might look good on the surface. It may even drive well for the test drive. But little do you know, if you were to actually see the history of the car, you would find out it's very damaged and not worth your time. Well, guess what? The same thing can happen to the men that you're dating or people that we date. We have to understand, where are they coming from? What are they possibly bringing into this new relationship? But it also shows us the patterns of their behavior. Now, I understand that everyone's not always forthcoming about their past relationships. And a lot of times you may not want to dive into it because you don't want him diving into your past relationships. But that's a problem. Because if you're hiding your information, then what does that say about you? What does that say about what you have learned? The same way as that if he has to hide his, what does that say about him? And so even if people are not giving you the full story and full breakdown and all the honest truths about what happened, what you typically will find is that when they speak about their ex or speak about past relationships, there is an energy that will come out of them. There is something that will tell you if there's still some negativity that's being harbored or being held onto from these past relationships, as well as it is possible that when they speak about them, it'll be all about blaming everything the ex did. They might actually reveal some things about themselves. I know of a situation where a man told a woman flat out that all the women before her, he used. Now listen, one could say that he was that honest because he actually changed his ways. Very possible. And when I give you the other signs, that will tell you if that's a changed man or not. But when he's giving her when he's giving her his love facts, all right, the history of his relationships, and he's saying, all I did was play women, that's at least something to look further into. At least now the question has to become, okay, what has changed? Why are things any different? If you were not a trustworthy person back then, why should I trust you now? It's a fair question. And a man who's trying to be serious with you, a man who's trying to establish a healthy relationship, he's not going to run away from that question. He's not going to take issue with it. As long as you ask him in a calm, loving manner. Don't attack him. Don't accuse him of anything just because he admitted to you he had a rocky past. But yes, lovingly question, okay, let's dive into this and understand each other more. But ultimately, getting some information, having discussions about the past are good. And again, it's not just good in signs you can trust him when he has a good history. And yes, I know if he does lie about everything and he presents everything in a beautiful way, does it automatically mean he's trustworthy? No. But that's why whenever I give you list of things, you have to take the totality of the list, not just one point here, one point there. It has to be a culmination, or at least several of these points have to be in place to give him a shot, and to consider that you can work with this man to see if the other things can be addressed and corrected. But ultimately, if he does speak in a way that it shows he's maybe learned from those past relationships, he's moved on in a more positive, healthy way, and that he does not have a historic pattern of being untrustworthy, playing games and things of that nature, well, that's at least a sign to work with. And I would say it's a good sign.
Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there.
There will be men who want you, but more importantly is for you to receive the man who values you. And when he's emotionally attracted to you, that value will be there. So I'm going to lay out for you the 7 signs that he's emotionally attracted to you.